separate topic, on the hostage negotiations, our team who's been covering this all in the Middle East says that Hamas is still insisting on a permanent ceasefire. Is it still this administration's position that it opposes a permanent ceasefire?
What we have been working towards, and you've heard us say over and over again, we want to see a humanitarian pause. We want to make sure that we get these American hostages home, and also hostages more broadly, obviously, home to their families. And we want to make sure that we get that critical aid, the critical aid that Palestinians need into Gaza. It is important to get that aid, whether it's medical, whether it's food. We have to get that in. And so we believe a humanitarian pause gets us there. There is, as I stated at the top, Hamas has responded to the framework of a hostage deal. And so we're going to review it. And I'm going to be really, really careful. I'm not going to dive into or telegraph information about their response from here. But we've been very clear that we believe that we need to get to another humanitarian pause, because that humanitarian aid needs to get in. And also we need
humanitarian pause. It is the administration's position that a permanent ceasefire.
We have been very clear. We've been very clear on where we stand on the ceasefire. That has not changed. Good.
Thanks, Karine. Senator McConnell, when he was talking today about the sort of collapse of the deal, suggested that Senate Democrats should draft a new legislation that would handle Ukraine, the Pacific, and Israel. Is that a process that the White House would be engaging with Senate Democrats?
I'm just not gonna get into hypotheticals or a plan B from here. There is literally a bipartisan agreement that has taken 2 months to get done, and we believe it is the fairest and toughest agreement as it relates to certainly the border component and the immigration system. Something that Republicans in Congress, many Republicans in Congress, have been wanting to see that type of agreement for decades, and now they have it. And it's important that we move forward with the National Security Supplemental, important to move forward with Ukraine, Israel, Indo-Pacific. And so there's a deal. There's a deal in front of them. We should move. We need to act. We cannot play politics with this.